YouTube, y'all see what going on? Yeah, you see what's going on. It's been a long time coming. But today, we have story time part 2. My last day in. Philly rapper gets stabbed 28 times in front of my cell. Last story time, I was outside. It was a little bit more vloggy. I was just giving y'all a little briefing of my background and things like that. But today, we locked in, we're in the lab. This is a story from the cell. It might get bad. First and foremost, if you tuned into the first story time, the warehouse shift that broke me, I love you forever. You're here with me and my buried treasure. It's like, no. But yeah, man, if you tuned into the first one, I greatly appreciate it. If you liked it, you comment, you subscribe to my channel. We locked in, bro. If you didn't tune in yet, go find the time, go tune in, watch it all the way through, please, to help me get into the algorithms at these story times, because I got plenty of story times on the way. Like, I'm having a whole lot of story times, reactions, vlogs, more vlogs. I'm even getting into journalism to offer my point of view with a lot of this shit that be going on within the city, within the world, from a perspective of a person who's been in and out of jail and placement since he was 13. You feel me? My first running with the law, I was 13. Yes, I was 13. I was 13 the first time I got snapped. That hurt my mom's heart bad. You feel me? Like, I'm a first generation American Haitian at the end of the day. So my folks didn't know nothing about no street life. No, they ain't know nothing about people getting arrested, especially at that age. You feel me? So when I caught my case and it was severe as it was, my folks was looking at me like, bro, like, you're corrupt. Like, you cook. Like, what you gonna do? Like, and at the same time, me, I'm 13. I'm like, damn, ain't they right? Like, I'm cooked. Like, I got a felony. I can't get a job like these kids. I can't get you feel me, a little part-time job while I'm in high school. So me, I delved into the street life even deeper. Fast forward to 2022. It was a lot of trials and tribulations in between that. But we gonna jump right into the story time of today. My last day in. So wham! It's 2022, 2023. You feel me? About 2023. I caught the case in 2022, but my last day in was 2023. You feel me? And quick disclaimer, I'm not gonna say the rapper's name, you feel me? Because out of respect, out of just genuine respect, you feel me? Like, at the end of the day, the way things transpired, it ain't like, you feel me? Like, it was much he can do about it. And at the same time, it's all public information. Like, you feel me? When I came home, I seen it on Philly Scoop Hall and things like that. I'm like, damn, it was like that. Like, so people was already knowing about it like hours after it happened and things like that. But I reached out to Buddy, and I tried to, you feel me, get his fair respect to say his name and things like that. But he ain't never reached back. So I'm gonna just move forward with my POV, how everything transpired and things like that. With all due respect, this ain't nothing to tarnish nobody's public image and none of that. You feel me? This is just a story time in the life and times of Raleigh Hendrix. So wham! It's the tail end of 2022, and like the beginning to mid 2023 when I'm doing my bid. So you're talking about I'm knocked out with a bunch of guys from 2020, 2021, and 2022. You feel me? When the city homicide rate was going through the roof, and then Larry Krasner had to come through and start putting his foot down. You feel me? So the streets started drying up and the jails was filling up. Like, the jails was packed. Like, talking about I'm booked with the young boy, Pistol P from CCK, young boy Reek 100 from YBC, Maz Down Mar, BD, you feel me, and countless amounts of other dudes that's, you feel me, like that was booked at the time through just from catching a case either during the COVID era or right at the end of tail end of COVID era, end of 2022 type shit. You feel? And I'm rubbing shoulders with all these guys. Like if we not on the same block, you feel me, on the same pod, like I'm either in the tanks with you when we go to court and things like that. And it just so happened to turn out that, ironically, that me and this rapper who's a part of this, you feel me, this POV, me and him had the same lawyer. And we found out because the day I go to court to plead guilty for my case and take house arrest and things like that, he was going down to court too. You feel me? But I think he was going home. So you know how it be when you book and you in the tank, niggas all talking and all that. You feel me? Niggas just talking had random convos about what's going on in the jails, who's doing what, who got what. And it just like, we just stumbled across the fact that we both got the same lawyer, Louis Savino, one of the top in the city. If you know, you know. If you don't, go do your homework, do your research. You feel me? You get snapped with that whistle, he can make that shit dismissal. You feel me? Yeah. And I'm having big lawyer because I'm fighting big case. Like I lose this case, I lose about 4, maybe 6 years of my life type shit. You feel me? Because like I said before, I've been doing this in and out of this shit since I was 13. And I've never got a state bid. I never made it to get a state bid. You feel me? Like, because through the grace of God, like I say, like I didn't get locked up as much as an adult. By the time I became an adult, like I was already streetwise to know, like, all right, if I do this, I can. This is what the risk is. So if the risk didn't make sense for me, I wasn't doing it. You feel me? So by this point, I'm waiting on house arrest. You know what I mean? I'm waiting on house arrest. And when you waiting on house arrest, you gotta first get your home plan set up with the person you're gonna live with and things like that. And then after you get your home plan set up, you gotta wait until the state or the county or whatever you getting house arrest from come up to the jail and set up your box and all that, and then you finally can go. So it could be anywhere from a couple days after you take the house arrest to a couple weeks, maybe for some people a couple months. Some people they wind up not getting the house arrest. So I'm down for like 3 weeks at this point, just waiting for house arrest. I don't know when I'm going home. Like I'm booked with the young boy. I mean, hers. That situation happened a couple days before I go home, so that's another thing that had me like, damn, like we trenched up, is locked down, everything the whole time, you feel me, until I come home. Like, so these last couple days, it was really a telltale time for me. Like God was really showing me, like I feel like even with this story time, like this story time was like a reminder. It was like a stamp in my mind before I leave them jails, like, bro, don't ever come back. I'm 30 years old. My daughter getting older. My mom getting older. When I first caught the case, I'm lying to my daughter like, yeah, daddy on a work vacation, da-da-da. He'll be home in a couple months, da-da-da, a couple weeks. You feel me? Because I'm at when I first caught the case, the way I caught it, I'm thinking like, okay, I got Louis Savino, you feel me? And the circumstances surrounding the case, at first it was like, okay, I can probably beat this shit. So in my mind, I'm going to beat this shit. So I was going to fight it, but circumstances change and things like that, so I wound up taking the house arrest. But I lost countless amounts of friends to the streets, to the jails, to the graveyard. So it's like I'm seeing so much for what it is, because this is the most serious case that I ever caught at this point in my life. You feel me? Like, so I'm locked up with people that's fighting crazy ass cases. Like they don't know when they going home. Like half of these boys is remorseful. Like, damn, bro, like I just wish I could have did this differently. I could have done that differently. Like, I'm talking about the young boys too. Like the young boys you be seeing, like, you feel me, that was boasting and bragging about what they was doing all on Instagram and shit like that. When they get locked up, them kids be nice kids, man. They be great kids. They just took the wrong path, and then they try to like change when it's too late. So boom, wham, it's the last day in. You feel me? I told y'all I'm down for about 6 months at this point, and it's the last 3 weeks. They say when you get caught and you get in trouble and things like that, you don't remember nothing. But the day you go in and the day you coming home. You feel me? So for the most part, majority of the bid was a blur. You feel me? Especially like for a nigga like me. When I come home, I take about the first 60 to 90 days to just detox all of the jail shit out of my mind. So I forget a lot of niggas' names. I never forget faces, but I forget niggas' names. I forget niggas, like I forget everything about y'all niggas. Like, cause it's like that's a whole nother world. So it's like, all right, it's like a rebirth. It's literally like a rebirth. When you come home after sitting down for a certain amount of time, it's like you're born again. You feel me? So like it's my last 3 weeks, man. And I'm just going through the motions. I'm just like, you feel me? Like calling my lawyer, like, bro, what's going on? Like, can we take this shit back at this point? Like, I'm mad. Like, I'm trying to go home. You feel me? It's to the point to where as though I'm not even coming out for rec some days. You feel me? Some days I'm so burnt out with this jail shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not even going out. I'm just laying up. You feel me? Reading my books in my cell, getting right. You feel me? Getting big, getting brolic. I'm in my hut. I'm getting right. I'm the type bull, if I fall today, day one quarantine, if I know I can't make bail and I gotta just fight and get lawyers, I'm from here. I'm from right here with it. You feel me? 50 there, you feel me? 50 there, you feel me? And then 50 there, diamonds. You feel me? I'm from there with it. You feel me? I'm 300, 400, 500 push-ups a day. And on top of that, I'm not the bull that's gonna be running the streets acting crazy, acting bad, and then when I get booked, I go work for the state for 28 cents an hour. We're not doing that. Every time I caught a case and the COs or whatever came to me and it's time for like, yeah, you gotta pick a job or something like that, I'm good. I'm not doing that. My folks got that. I can get $26.50 every other week on my books, like it's nothing. I get $26.50 on my books every other day, every 3 days if I really want to when I'm booked. Like, so it's like, me coming in here and working for y'all is obsolete. It's not happening. You feel me? Like, I'm not working for no 28 cents per hour. Like, under no circumstances that I, Raleigh Hendrix, working for 28 cents per hour. You feel me? Like, niggas do all this street shit, do all this crime in the streets, never work a job in the streets, and get their first job when they go to jail. And they get paid dirt. You feel me? They get paid dirt. This is why in the 13th Amendment, they tell you, slavery is abolished unless you are incarcerated, etc., etc. I might have to even just throw the amendment up here on the screen just for y'all to just get some type of wisdom and some type of knowledge from your boy. But they basically treat you like a slave when you are incarcerated. You're getting paid 28 cents per hour. That's slavery wages. So when it comes to me, it's probably come from me just being Haitian in my spirit, in my Haitian spirit. I'm not working for that. Y'all not slaving me. We're not doing that. I'd rather sit in this cell and get right mentally and physically. You feel me? But I say that to say this. I had a cellie who was a block worker. So when this happened, we locked in. But he got the leg, so he block worker. He see what's going on. So I'm going to give y'all a POV. From my POV, sitting in the cell, running to the door and just seeing what's going on. And then I'm gonna give y'all a POV from my cellie because he was on the block and he was able to see everything transpire and how we got to the door and things like that. He was able to provide real context. So it's my last day. I'm not really knowing it's my last day because, mind you, I told you I'm waiting for the state to come up there and put the box on my leg and set the box up and things like that. So it's been weeks at this point. And I'm thinking like, all right, man, they might not even come at this point. Like, they might take this joint back. My lawyer gonna come up here to see me at some point this week. And he gonna tell me like, yeah, they took it back. We're going back to the drawing board. Like, that doesn't happen often, but I was waiting so long and I never been through this before. So I'm like, man, like, what the hell is going on? You feel me? So on this particular day, I'm in my cell, just reading a book, chilling. Cellie on the block, vibing, working his little worker legs and things like that. And I'm on E block at Pick. You feel me? When I got the Pick, I went to F2, but F2 was currently shut down at the time because niggas was busting out the wirings in the wall. So they was busting out the wirings in the wall and charging their phones through the wires in the wall. Like, niggas get real tactical and technical when it comes to this jail shit. So niggas was busting out so many wires in the wall. They shut the whole block down, moved us down to E block, which used to be the hole. You feel me? Back in the day, it was the hole from what I'm hearing. You feel me? Like, so they move us down to E block and they on F2 and they getting F2 together. So whole time we on E block, I'm in 16 cell. If you ever been to Pick and you know where 16 cell at, you know I'm basically where they consider it the jets, the trenches. Like, you feel me? That's where niggas do the fight, all type of shit. It's a cage back there that separates your section of the block from the rest of the block type shit. So it's like, it get dark back there. You feel me? So now, wham! Excuse my editing. You feel me? I'm still learning. I'm still getting better with this. But to the top left, you got the day room. And then to the right there, you got the basically the back of the, like the back where you can't see in the top left. You feel me? To the bottom right of the picture to your right, that's where I lived at. I lived back there behind them cages. If you can look closely and you can see back right there, there's some cages right there. I lived back there. That's where, you feel me, they considered the trenches, you feel me, wherever the niggas had a whole bunch of different terms for it. The jets, you feel me, all type of shit. But that's where niggas go back there to lock in. So that's where I was living at, and this where this situation occurred at, unfortunately. So I'm cool. Regular day, you feel me? I'm not knowing I'm going home. It's first rack, about 12 p.m. I'm in my cell, cool, you feel me? Because it's not our rack, it's top tier rack. I'm bottom tier, you feel me? I'm in my bed, just like this, top bunk, you feel me? Cool, read my little book. You feel me? So, on E block, that Pick, like I said before, it used to be the hole. So, the back where I lived, it was caged off from, like, if I'm in 16 cell, I'm gonna say it's closed off probably like 3 cells before me. It's closed off and it's a gate back there with a big ass gate door, you feel me? That closes you off from the rest of the block for real. So if shit is about to transpire and shit is going down, that's where niggas go for the most part. They like, yo, we in the back, we don't do anything to lock it up, we can lock in, go in somebody's cell, or we just go close the gate and then, you feel me, make sure nobody come past that gate. And me and you, we handle whatever we gotta handle type shit. You feel me? So on this date, I'm in my bunk chilling. And usually when something is about to happen, you'll hear that gate slam, or you feel me, niggas will just be like, yo, all right, yo, you feel me, don't let nobody pass that gate. You'll hear it through the door type shit. So I just hear, the gate just crash, like you just hear the gate just close, like somebody slammed that joint. So me, I'm from here. As soon as I hear that, my newsy ass, nigga, I jump right up, hey, right to the door. So now I'm in the door like this, trying to see what's going on. So I hear the gate slam, I jump up. Now, I'm in the door like this. I'm in my door like this. I look to my right, where I heard the gate slam, and I see some nigga that's walking into basically where everything is closed off at, from about 20 cell on back. You feel me? So he walks in and he about 6'4", and this nigga, he had just came to the block about 2-3 days earlier. You feel me? So majority of us on the block didn't know him. I didn't know him, and to me, he looked at like, you feel me, he did not look like who he was. I'm gonna just say that. He looked at like a smoker for me. If I'm being honest, he looked at like a nigga that had a rough path, a very rough path. You feel me? So he comes walking back there, and the rapper boy is at like 10 cell, and he's talking to somebody at 10 cell, and he's popping it. You feel me? Popping like, yeah, man, I had this over there on such and such block. I'm this, I'm doing that. You feel me? Like, this block sweet. Like, what the fuck this they doing out here? They got this going on. And I'm knowing most of this because my celly told me, like, from the minute Cuz got on the block, he just dropped his shit on the day room, and he just moving around like the block his, and he just knowing like, yeah, man, this block sweet, man, we on this jacket, and he just popping, you feel me? Because I'm guessing wherever block he came from, he must have had a little bit of clout, so he thinking the clout following him or whatever the case may be. But the whole time, he don't know that he has an op, a very active op on the block at that. You feel me? This nigga that was 6'4" was basically his op. You feel me? So he at this door and he talking to somebody at the door that he must have already known from the jail type shit. And we bottom wrecked, so we locked in. So the nigga he talking to, he locked in. But he got somebody from top tier with him. He got some young boy that must have been booked with him before on another block. He got some young boy with him. So young boy just in the back while he talking to the nigga in 10 cell. And when the main cuz come in, the young boy don't say a word to this nigga. The young boy standing right there, and instead of tapping like, yo, bro, you got somebody, you know this cuz he walking up on you with a knife. Instead of saying something to him, he hit one of these. He just, you feel me? He see cuz, he like, boom, back up a little bit. You mean, work his way around him, take right off. The little nigga take right off. And that's the last time I seen him, because mind you, I went home that night. You know, so the little nigga takes off, he goes running, and one thing leads to another. Within 2 to 3 seconds, the nigga that's 6'4", he's up on the rapper boy. And before the rapper boy can even see him, by the time he get the chance to see him and see that the nigga got a knife and he up on him, the nigga already got him by the collar. And he just grabbed him by his collar and he just from here with it. Ha! So he get up on him. Ha! Hit him. Hit him again. Ha! Head. Neck. Ha! Back. Ha! Chest. Ha! Neck. Head. Chest. Back. You feel me? But the nigga got dreads, so I think the dreads is what saved him. You feel me? Because he rumbling. He trying to fight. He fighting back. But he's getting caught. And he fighting back so much to the point to where as though the nigga, the 6'4" nigga, must have had allies on the block. Because he came with like 2 or 3 niggas. So as he's banging out the rapper and they scuffling, the nigga's so active that he falls, he slips, and his knife fall. You feel me? So now him and the rapper scrambling over the knife, another nigga runs up. Ha! Hit him in his back 3 times. Ha! Ha! So now he feel that. The nigga get his knife again, and now he fucking him over again. Then another nigga jump in, and there's 3 niggas on him now, just knifing him. You feel me? By this point, they go from like 10 cell, and this shit traveling towards like back up towards the top of the block type shit. So now it's out of my point of view, but nigga, usually when something like that is going on, and the niggas is not locked in the cell, nothing like that, the COs is there within a heartbeat. They there within 30 seconds to a minute. When I tell you this shit lasted from 10 cell all the way up, I'm probably getting my numbers wrong, but from the back of the jail all the way up to the day room, like he's fighting, and you can tell like he's getting weak, he's getting limp. Nigga stabbing him in his head, back, all type shit. But this nigga's fighting, and this boy's a fighter. Like, God bless his soul, God bless his heart, because he's alive today to tell his story if he wants to. You feel me? I don't know if he's told this story, but shit, I'd greatly tell. I'd be glad to tell my story if I was in. You feel me? Like them niggas almost killed me. Them niggas did me dirty. But look at me, like he don't got no crazy scars that'll show 28 times. You feel me? And that's just from what they say. You feel me? They probably found 28 puncture wounds, but them puncture wounds had to get stabbed over 40 times. He had to get stabbed over 50, 40 times. I thought he was done. I thought he died. This shit happened so fast and it ended so fast, but it was so vivid and it's like so stuck in my head to this day. Like, I'll never forget this. This is like, God showed me this. He made sure this happened in front of me. Like, to really get it through my head. Like, bro, this is not what you want. This is not what you want to live like. This is not what you want to have to put yourself through. Whether you the one stabbing a nigga or you the one getting stabbed. Like, I don't want to do that. You feel me? Like, shit was bad. And it turns out that just days before, which was probably 2-3 days before, the rapper and a group of other niggas on another block strolled a nigga that was 6'4". They jumped him. You feel me? Which is why he ended up coming to our block before the rapper boy. You feel me? They moved him off of the block because after you get jumped on the block, 9 times out of 10, they moving you off the block. You feel me? They gonna send everybody, they gonna fix the nigga to the hole, then you gonna get moved up. They gonna box you out. So they boxed the boy that was 6'4" out. And then I'm guessing main cuz must have went to the hole from the same situation, and it was probably a mishap within the jail to where as though them two niggas landed on the same block. But once the rapper got to the block, the niggas that he strolled him with was not on the block. So the nigga get on the block and he on the block with his folks. You feel me? Cause when it came down to it, them niggas was right there with him. You feel me? He had two niggas that was strapped and they was moving right with him. They was trying to get the boy out of there. You feel me? Like, the nigga came on the block and he was popping it the whole time. This is my Sully's POV. He said, as the nigga popping it, niggas is plotting. You feel me? Like, he popping it. He had the day room popping it near the that's where the CO sit at, and he just talking crazy. He dropped his shit on the floor and he talking crazy. And the nigga who he stabbed, my Sully said he on the phone and he like, yo, the nigga, one of the niggas that strode me just came to the block. So if you don't talk to me in a couple days, I'm in the hole. You feel me? Like, his mind was made up. He told his folks, like, yeah, I'm about to go to the hole. He went up to his cell, grabbed his weaponry, got with his guys, and even one of the guys that banged cuz out, he had asked my celly, like, yo, you know, boy, like you know cuz, you know him? You feel me? Because my celly was a seasoned jail nigga too. So before it happened, the niggas that strode in, they asked him, like, yo, you know cuz we about to send him. We about to send him the fuck home. You feel me? We about to send him out of here. You feel me? So the nigga go upstairs, tell his folks, like, yeah, man, I'm about to bang cuz out. The nigga go from sitting in the day room talking shit, and he go to a cell and he go talk to somebody that he was booked with before. The boy that was 6'4", he get with his dogs, they strap up, they come to the back, close that gate behind them, and they basically set him. You feel me? They sent cuz. You feel me? Like, from what I seen, I thought he was done. But it was way worse than from what I seen. You feel me? Like, from my Sally POV, them niggas was trying to send him for real. Like, they was doing him dirty all the way up until the point the motherfucking COs came to the block and just stopped everything. And what's so crazy about everything, when the 6'4" nigga was done banging him out, he ran back to the back of the block where I lived at, to the same exact cell where the rapper was sitting there talking to somebody, and he threw the banger under the cell. He threw the banger under the cell door to the niggas that the rapper was talking to, and he said, yo, flush this joint for me. And them niggas flushed that shit. So, boom, now for me, that was my first time ever seeing anything like that. You feel me? I done seen countless amounts of little knife fights. I done seen niggas get fucking $190 thrown on them with Vaseline in it. All types of shit. But I never seen nobody get hawked down like that by 3 niggas in real time, like right in front of me. Like, if I could open my cell door, I'll be right there in front of this shit. Like, you feel me? It was crazy. Like, it was a real lesson learned for me, even though I wasn't a part of that whole ordeal. It was still something for me that really stick in my mind to this day. Like, all right, nigga, that's what that shit can really come to. You feel me? Like I made out, thank God, that night, about 3-4 a.m. COs came to my cell, like, yeah, Thurmel, pack up. So, you feel me? So, I didn't even get to see what happened on the tail end of that. You feel me? I didn't get to see the other half of that. You feel me? Like, I know 2 of the niggas who banged cuz out went to the hole. And at that point, 3 a.m. when I'm leaving that jail, I was praying for this nigga. You feel me? I was praying for the rapper. Like, damn, I hope boy don't die. So 2 of the guys that did him in went to the hole. The 6'4" boy and one of the miscellaneous dudes that he came with. And the other boy, the one I told you that snuck up and hit him 3 times in the back, he ain't get no charge. You feel me? He got away scotch-free. But that was all I needed to see for me, to let me know, like, this is the end of my jail journey. You feel me? That was my last day in, and I'll never forget that last day in. If you tune into the last story time and this one, you with me, deep into my heart within. Until the next time, The life and times of Raleigh Hendrix. So, there you have it. There you have it. Story time part 2. My last day in Philly rapper gets stabbed 28 times. You feel me? God bless his heart. God bless his soul. This wasn't to tarnish your image or nothing like that. Because if you from Philly and you was locked up around the time, or you knowledgeable of what was going on in the city around that time, you can put 2 and 2 together and know who I'm talking about. You feel me? But I'm not gonna put him out there like that. Because this don't got nothing to do with him. This is all within the life and times of Raleigh Hendrix. If you tuned in, I greatly appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Get me to 50 likes. 50 likes. And I'm dropping another one in 7 days. I said 7 days last time for a bean. Y'all ain't give me a bean. But give me 50. I'm dropping another one in 7 days. From the tube to the moon. Another stream coming soon. Let's ball.
Come on, don't be like that.
Pull up on no city, yeah, you know I play it safe. Yeah, you know I play it safe. Count and spend it, get it. I need racks in my safe.